Listening for the Promise, the weekly devotional, Pentecost, 18th week, October 4th, 2020. If anyone else thinks he has reasons for confidence in the flesh, I have more. Philippians 3, verse 4. Do you remember the song, It's Hard to Be Humble by Mac Davis? Even if you weren't alive in 1974 when this record was released, you probably heard it on the radio. Mac Davis crooned, "Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. And to know me is to love me." It's a silly song. However, certainly we know people who actually think this way about themselves. St. Paul wrote to the church in Philippi, saying that he had every reason to be proud of himself. If salvation came by works of the flesh, he had a resume that was sure to impress. Circumcised on the 8th day, according to the law, a Benjaminian, a good Hebrew when it came to following the Torah, a Pharisee full of zeal, and blameless when it came to righteousness. Who can compete with that? No one. And that's not the way it works with Jesus anyway. Thank God for that. Instead of singing, "It's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way," St. Paul was saying, "I count all things that as a loss for the sake of Christ." Just sit with that sentiment for a moment. In a world where success means more money, more possessions, more status and power, it is quite countercultural to be of the mind of Christ, who, though he was in the form of God, did not count equality with God a thing to be grasped, but emptied himself by taking form of a servant, being born in the likeness of men, and being found in human form. He humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross, from Philippians 2. Salvation comes through the cross of Christ alone. Our human desire is to be noticed, rewarded for our efforts, praised even, but humility and servanthood is the way of the cross. We can laugh at Mac Davis' song, and then we can recognize that his word bear witness to our lack of humbleness. There was only one who was perfect in every way, and he was the epitome of self-emptying humanity. He would never dare to sing such a tune. All the accomplishments we can put on our resume are nothing if we do not have Christ in our lives. He is our treasure and our greatest gift. Amen. Used with permission from Sola Publishing.